The allegory of the cave, or Plato's cave, was presented by the Greek philosopher Plato in his work Republic 514a-520a to compare the effect of education paideia and the lack of it on our nature. It is written as a dialogue between Plato's brother Glaucon and his mentor Socrates, narrated by the latter. The allegory is presented after the analogy of the sun 508b, 509c, and the analogy of the divided line 509d, 511e. All three are characterized in relation to dialectic at the end of Books 7 and 8, 531d, 534e. Plato has Socrates describe a group of people who have lived chained to the wall of a cave all of their lives. Facing a blank wall, the people watch shadows projected on the wall from objects passing in front of a fire behind them, and give names to these shadows. The shadows are the prisoner's reality. Socrates explains how the philosopher is like a prisoner who is freed from the cave and comes to understand that the shadows on the wall are not reality at all, for he can perceive the true form of reality rather than the manufactured reality that is the shadows seen by the prisoners. The inmates of this place do not even desire to leave their prison, for they know no better life. The prisoners managed to break their bonds one day, and discover that their reality was not what they thought it was. They discovered the sun, which Plato uses as an analogy for the fire that man cannot see behind. Like the fire that cast light on the walls of the cave, the human condition is forever bound to the impressions that are received through the senses. Even if these interpretations, or, in Kantian terminology, intuitions, are an absurd misrepresentation of reality, we cannot somehow break free from the bonds of our human condition. We cannot free ourselves from phenomenal state just as the prisoners could not free themselves from their chains. If, however, we were to miraculously escape our bondage, we would find a world that we could not understand. The sun is incomprehensible for someone who has never seen it. In other words, we would encounter another realm, a place incomprehensible because, theoretically, it is the source of a higher reality than the one we have always known. It is the realm of pure form, pure fact. Socrates remarks that this allegory can be paired with previous writings, namely the analogy of the sun and the analogy of the divided line. Subscribe our channel for more such informative short video.